Ramble for Radio with your host, Jen T.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo for Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at GenT523. What's good, motherfuckers? Yeah. Woo. Some business. First off, I just want to say, Gary in Ireland. Gary boy. Gary mates. He is awake from his medically induced coma. He is alert. He is back to chatting about MMA and watching fights with everybody. So I just want to say shout out to Gary. You're pulling through. You're recovering nicely. You've got a long road ahead. But don't stop, brother. Keep moving, man. It's going to get better. I promise you, it's going to get better, my guy. I'm very proud that he is on the mend. Speedy recovery and well wishes to Gary from Ireland. Okay, so I've got to just get the show on the road. It's just so much stuff going on. I just don't even know what the fuck to say. Where do I start? What do I begin? What the fucking whoop? But I will start with fucking fights. So if you don't like UFC picks, then fast forward to the 10-minute mark, because we're talking fucking fights. UFC 258 Marty Usman versus Gilbert Burns. Two training partners, once friends, now they are sworn enemies. Hell yeah! Here are my motherfucking UFC picks for UFC 258. Here we fucking go. First off, Miranda Maverick 8-2 versus Jillian Robertson 9-5. Miranda Maverick 1 KO 5 subs 2 decisions. Jillian Anderson 1 KO 6 subs 2 decisions. Trains at American Top Team, which is one of the greatest gyms on the planet. So I'm taking Jillian Anderson. I would love to take Jillian Anderson. Wow, very nice. Sexy time. Jeez. Man, I mean, hello, watch her in Sex Education and tell me that is not a MILF like you ever seen before. Okay. And she's got an English accent. Woohoo! Next, Gabrielle Green, 9-3 versus Philip Rowe, 7-2. 3 KOs, 6 subs for Gabriel. 3 KOs, 4 subs for Philip. I'm taking Gabriel Green. Next, Ricky Simon, 17-3 versus Brandon Kelleher, 22-11. 5 KOs, 3 subs, 9 decisions for Ricky. 8 KOs, 10 subs, 4 decisions for Brian. I'm taking Ricky Simon. He is on a hot streak. I'm telling you, he won last week or 2 weekends ago. And I'm pumped. I'm pumped on my guy, Ricky Simon. So I feel like he is going to get this done. Brian Kelleher is going to be a tough match, but I feel like Ricky's got the edge. Next, Andre Ewell, Riverside, motherfucker. 17-6, 7 KOs, 4 subs, 6 decisions versus Chris Gutierrez. 15-4, 7 KO, 1 sub, 7 decisions. Well, I'm biased as fuck, so I'm taking Riverside's finest, Andre Ewell. Next, Poliana Viana, 11-4, 4 KOs, 7 subs. Brazil versus Mallory Martin, 7-3, 2 KOs, 2 subs, 3 decisions. I'm taking Poliana, but I will say this with a warning. Mallory should get this done. She trains at a very good gym, Team Elevation in Colorado, but Mallory's striking is like, to me, it's very basic. So I find that if somebody is able to pick up on her timing, she should be smashed instantly, but somehow she's just slow enough that people think they have time to get out of the way of the punch, and then they don't. And they lose. So I feel like Poliana should get this done because she is from Brazil and she is one tough SOB. Not that Mallory's not, but I just feel like Mallory's completely beatable if somebody actually just stuck to their game plan. But on paper, Mallory should get this done since she's a little bit taller and more muscly than Poliana. Poliana's kind of like a little beanpole, as Borat says, a little beetle. But I think she gets this done. Next, remember the name Bilal Muhammad. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, ya habibi. 4 KOs, 1 subs, 12 decisions. What? 17-3 versus Diego Lima, 15-7, ATT Atlanta. 4 KOs, 4 subs, 7 decisions. So we all know that the last Lima left in the UFC is the not so good one. So I feel like Bilal from Rufus Sport, the great gym that hosts Tyrone Woodley, Ben Askren, Pettis Bros, freaking my guy who does the commentary, the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Woo! Alpha Brain, you're welcome. I believe that is a fucking stacked gym, and I think those are some good guys that train there. So I think Bilal Muhammad gets this done. Alhamdulillah. Next, Rodolfo Vieira, 7-0 versus Anthony Hernandez, 7-2. Rodolfo, Brazil, 1 KO, 6 subs versus 1 KO, 5 subs, 1 decision. I'm taking Rodolfo. Next, Jim Miller, 32-15. 4 KOs, 18 subs, 10 decisions versus Lane Main Bobby Green, Redlands, California, Pinnacle MMA, 8 KOs, 9 subs, 10 decisions. Well, I'm biased as fuck once again, but to be fair, just so y'all know, Jim Miller follows me, so I have to be very careful what I say here, because I don't want to get beat up, but I'm taking Lane Main Bobby Green. Jim Miller. I'm taking Bobby Green. Oh my God. 27-11, Bobby Green. He's my guy. I'm so sorry, Jim. Please don't hurt me. Please. Next, Julian Marquez, 7-2 versus Maki Pitolo. Julian Marquez and Maki Coconut Bombs Pitolo. Julian, Syndicate MMA, 7-2, 6 KOs, 1 sub, but hasn't fought and hasn't won a fight in over 3 years. So I'm relying on my boy here, Maki Coconut Bombs, to bring the thunder. 7 KOs, 3 subs, 3 decisions. Maki has had a okay showing in the UFC. It's kind of looking, so he really needs a dub here. I think he's lost his last 2. This is a must win for Coconut Bombs. So let's go, Maki Pitolo. Next, oh boy, Kevin Gastelum, 15-6, Kings MMA, one of the greatest gyms on the planet. 6 KO, 4 subs, 5 decisions versus Ian Heinrich. 14-3, 5 KOs, 2 subs, 7 decisions. Hey! Kelvin needs a dub here. He's lost his last 3 fights. We really need Kevin to get a win here. Ian Heinrich is not going to be an easy dub, but I feel like Kelvin gets this done. Viva Mexico! Let's go! I fucking hope to God Ian Heinrich does not win that fight, because I love Kelvin. I don't want to see him get fired, fam. But Uncle Dana is there sleeping under the ring with a pair of scissors ready to chop up Kelvin's contract if he doesn't get a dub soon. So he needs a win here. So we're taking Kelvin Gastelum. Macy Barber, 8-1 versus Alexa Grasso, 12-3. Macy, 5 KOs, 2 subs, 1 decision. Alexa, 4 KOs, 8 decisions. Ugh. Well, on paper, I would pick Macy Barber, but based on her last performance, where she refused to accept defeat, she got her ass beat by... Yo, you lost to the Happy Warrior, fam. You is shit. Either the Happy Warrior got better or Macy Barber got worse. Holy shit. Holy shit. Macy Barber on paper should beat Alexa Grasso, but I'm taking Alexa Grasso because of that Mexico spirit, okay? I don't like people who are in denial and refuse to accept defeat. I like people who can take defeat gracefully and work and return and be better. Macy Barber, arrivederci, cocksucker. I'm taking Alexa Grasso for the win. And finally, Marty Usman, 17-1, 7 KOs, 1 sub, 9 decisions, versus Gilbert Burns, 19-3, Brazil. That is all you need to motherfucking know. Gilbert Burns is a motherfucking man. He is gonna smoke Marty. No, in all seriousness, this is going to be a super, super, super close match. I just can't pick Marty, even though he's been so dominant. I can't pick this guy because he's just corny to me. It's like the weird, like, Nigerian nightmare. Like, bitch, it's a nightmare watching your fights because you're so boring. You're so boring. Like, the best fight I saw from this guy was, what is his name? Alpha Brain, come on, help me. Colby Covington. That was exciting because they just stood there and trade. But all his other fights where he just wrestles people to death, oh, God. Bruh. It's boring. Come on, man. Make it exciting. If you are so dominant and you can just take anybody down at any given moment, any which way you want, and hold them there, finish. Show your dominance by finishing the fucking fight. Don't take us to a fucking decision so we gotta watch 25 minutes of takedowns. Choke off, Marty. I mean, I can't stand it. It's terrible. If you're gonna take somebody down, finish them. That is what I do in class. If I am able to take somebody down, I'm going for a finish. I'm not just trying to hold them there. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck can I finish you, okay? And if it seems like I'm holding you there, which some people who train with me who might listen to this and be like, Jen, you're just holding me there. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to finish you. I just don't know how. But once I do, you're in trouble. Marty knows how to finish fucking people and he doesn't. That's my problem. Finish the fucking fight. Okay, don't be taking the easy way out and they go, oh, my forehead. Or can you believe I just took this guy down 20 times, but I didn't do anything. Like, bruh, fuck out of here with that shit. All right, so to wrap up my UFC picks, they are as follows: Jillian Robertson, Gabriel Green, Ricky Simon, Andre Ewell, Paulina Viana, Bilal, remember the name Muhammad, Rodolfo Vieira, Lane Main Bobby Green, Maki Patolo, Kevin Gastelum, Alexa Grasso, and Gilbert Burns. And let me just say, Marty, if you want to take down Gilbert Burns, guess what? Gilbert Burns is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You're going to get subbed, bitch. You're going to have to stand, and Gilbert Burns has hands. So what you going to do when the burns all over you? Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet against me, bet with me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. It's time for customers of the week. Whew. You know, I work in Crazy Town. And part of my current job since the pandemic, I've slowed on selling vitamins as much, and I've moved more towards the online persuasion and getting people's things together and doing curbside pickup and whatnot. And that has been fine because it helps my day go by much faster. But some of the things, the notes that people leave me are atrocious, but for the most part, I'm enjoying myself. So I had a young African-American, and I was black, of course, so I can say that, just to remind you. Music comes on, we goof, we dance, we do whatever at work, and it is what it is, and we try and make the best out of a shitty fucking situation, okay? And this black guy was on the aisle, and I turned on the aisle with my utility cart, grabbing stuff, and he's dancing in the middle of the aisle. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So as I get closer to him, I'm like, Are you going to let me pass? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you just going to dance and block the aisle? And that's what this motherfucker was doing. He was not going to let me pass. He was blocking the aisle that I needed to go past to get something. And I'm like, bitch, this is a metal utility cart. I will push this into your dick. I do not give a fuck, okay? I am on a time limit. There are appointment times. There are hourly appointment times. And I have to get shit done. And what I don't need is somebody fucking moonwalking, doing fucking the splits, twerking, doing whatever in the way of my fucking job. Okay? So, bruh man's standing there blocking the aisle. So I just stopped. And then I was putting things together. I was trying to give him some space, trying to let him do his thing and be weird and do whatever, because I know he was trying to get my attention. Okay? When I didn't respond to him dancing, blocking the aisle, he comes up closer to my cart, dancing, and goes, "Hey." And I was like, "Hello." What the fuck do you want? He's like, "Hey." And I was like, "Hi. How are you doing?" I'm like, "Good, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? What do you want?" Like, I was like, "Did you need some help, sir?" He's like, "No, I'm just dancing." And I was just like, "All right. Bye." As soon as he was out of my way, I was like, "Broom." And he kept like looking back to see if I was watching him. I'm like, "Bro, I'm doing my job. You're a customer. If you want to come in the store and fucking dance, twerk, do the splits, do the wop, do the snake, do the fucking MC Hammer, do whatever you whoopty fucking want to do. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to do my job, okay? As long as you ain't stealing shit, do you, boo-boo? I don't care. Just stay out of my fucking way." So he keeps dancing on the aisle. And then I notice he starts trying to follow me as I'm pushing my utility cart. And I was just like, "Did you need some help?" And he's just like, "No, I'm just dancing. I'm enjoying myself." I'm like, "All right, cool. Bye." And I fucking hightailed it out of there. So then I forgot to get something. So I had my utility cart parked 2 aisles down and I had to go over and grab something. And I noticed he was looking for me. I saw him looking through the aisles trying to see where I was at. And once I left my cart, I saw him watch me pass. And he's like 40 feet on the other side of the aisle. And he can see me without my utility cart. And he goes running over toward my utility cart. And I was like, well, whatever. If you fucking steal my computer or anything else on here, on my cart, like, it's on camera. So go on ahead and steal some shit and see what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm gonna press charges, bitch. I'm gonna send your ass to jail. This is a wrap. So I go over to grab what I need to grab. And I saw him see me leave the cart, and he goes running over my cart. So I'm like, whatever, let's see, motherfucker. Let's see if you think you're slick. Okay. I grab what I need to grab, but I don't go to my cart right away. I go to the side of the aisle, and through a display, I watch him. And he's like looking at my stuff on the cart, which is somebody else's that they paid for. And then he's like looking at my computer to see like if he can try to like fuck with my computer. And then I just about had enough. So I was watching him like trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And if he was like, I don't know if he's going to take it or what he's doing, but he like was trying to like look at it and do something to it. So right when he was about to touch it, which is somebody's personal information, their credit card, everything is on this computer. Right when he goes to touch it, I go, in the best Rambo voice I can, I go, "Hey." I was like, "Hey, don't touch that." He's like, and he ran off. This bitch ran off. A grown-ass man ran. And then come to find out that he's in the store with his mom, and he is indeed not a grown-ass man, but a very old-looking teenager. Because I started to put the pieces together because he had a cat mask on. He had a cat mask on and the tightest sweatpants I've ever seen in my fucking life. And they were high waters. It was just bizarre behavior. And I was just like, oh, snap. You one of them Down syndrome kids. Holy shit. Well, there's nothing wrong with Down syndrome. I got some Down syndrome peeps. Shout out to y'all. But I was just like, man, is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a bitch? I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought I was really going to have to kick this guy in the nuts or ram him with my cart because I thought he was trying to pull some fuck shit. But turns out he is not of the mental capacity. And that would make sense why he was lacking the social cues to move out of my way as I was passing. As I said, excuse me. And he kept dancing and dancing around me and just being really fucking strange. Then his mom comes up and was like, okay, honey, are you ready to leave? Like talking all super slow. And he was like, yes, mommy, let's go. And I was like, oh, jeez. I'm so glad you did not open the news and be like, today, Rambo Oprah beats up a Down syndrome child. So I'm glad I did not beat up a special needs child and lose my job. Then, shortly after that, I got a phone call. From one of our weirdo customers asking if the staff was vaccinated.
Why do you think you take a home the fuck? Bitch, please.
The fuck? You what? Bitch. Why are you asking about people's medical information? That's none of your damn business. Now, it is every right of yours to not shop at a store. I totally get that. You do not have to shop at this store, okay? But it is not your right to be asking if somebody's vaccinated or not. Some people don't believe in that, and that's fine. I believe in vaccinations, but I'm not going out and be like, oh, if you don't believe in vaccinations, you're wrong. You're terrible. No, that's you. Do you, boo-boo? Fine. You figured it out for yourself. You figured it out that you think you don't need a vaccination for whatever means or you're anti-vax. Cool. That's you. You go over there. Okay? I'm going to be over here and do my thing and who believes in vaccinations and science. Okay? What you don't get to do is call up a store, a place of business, unless it's a fucking hospital or something. And even then, I don't think they'll answer you at the hospital because it's people's private personal information. It's none of your fucking business, bitch. I was like, can you repeat that? I just wanted to hear the stupid again. Hello? Yes. I wanted to know, is your staff vaccinated? Please hold. I never went back to it. I was like, bitch. Joke off. Yo, that's none of your business, fam. Honestly, it really is none of your business. I do not call Best Buy and be like, is everybody vaccinated there? I would like to buy a Blu-ray, please. Like, what? And then, we had another lady who was like, you two guys are my doctors. I need to know if you believe in the vaccine and if I should get it or not. I'm like, what? Bitch, you are over 65. You are at risk. Yes, get the vaccine. Please. We don't want you to catch the Roni Begoni and then die. Oh my God. The level is stupid. I was like, oh, wow. I almost said, you know what, ma'am? I haven't yet, but I plan on doing it. And then I went, oh, whoa, wait a minute. It's none of your fucking business, bitch. And the fact that you would even call and ask, like, so what if nobody is vaccinated? Are you trying to, like, scold people for that? Because that's wrong. So what if everyone's vaccinated? Are you trying to scold people for that? Because that's wrong. If you're trying to ask whether you should get vaccinated or not at a fucking health food store, bitch, there's something wrong with you. Okay? We're just people that sell vitamins. We're not doctors. We're not scientists. Okay? So you need to do your own research. And when I say research, I mean don't call the health food store that you buy your fucking celery from and your fucking magnesium pills from. Okay? You need to go to some scientific journals and start fucking reading. Okay? And make your determination from there. Holy shit, bitch. This is fucking crazy. Are you guys vaccinated? You guys are my doctors. I need to know, should I get the vaccine or not? What I do know is you need to get the fuck away from me because you're crazy. That is some crazy talk right there. You're asking somebody who fucking, for example, you're asking me, somebody who plays Grand Theft Auto, tech decks, and DJs, and takes pictures of clouds. You're asking me if you should be vaccinated. No, let me get you an older person who works at my work. Let's ask this individual who stays up till God knows what hours of the night talking to his invisible girlfriend who's really a Nigerian scam artist. And you want to know if you trust his opinion to get vaccinated or not? Bitch! No shade to my coworker, but those are just facts. I'm sorry, fam. Your girlfriend ain't real. It's a Nigerian scam artist. I don't care how many fucking times you say it. You think if you say it out loud, it makes it true, but you ain't never met this bitch. You've never heard her voice. You've never seen a real ass picture of her. Holy shit, I better stop before I get into trouble. Oh, God damn it, man. Yo, this is some crazy ass shit. Some current events. Okay, I didn't want to fucking talk about it, but I've somehow been roundabout persuaded by my dear friend Dave to kind of talk about this because this is important. Gina Carano has been fired from The Mandalorian over comparing the murdering of Jews during the Holocaust to the current U.S. political climate. Her quote was, "Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by other Jews." I see what you're saying, Miss Gina, and I applaud you for free speech. I am not a fan of cancel culture. I do not like it. Do I think Gina should have been suspended? Absolutely. Do I think Gina has the right to say things? Absolutely. What I am not a fan of, and I completely disagree with, is comparing anything to the Holocaust. That is some sacred, hurtful, horrible times. Millions of Jews died during the Holocaust. And my dear friend Chisanga Malata from the Shots Fired podcast put it best, and I'm going to play this clip for you, which is why she should not have done this, okay?
I have no issue with her being fired from her job whatsoever. You can't put those two things side by side. They are not the same. They're not the same. Like, you are not, people with conservative views are not being rounded up, separated from their families, put to work, and ultimately being put to death. That is not happening. And to even utter that in the same breath is a disrespect to the millions of Jewish people that lost their lives when the Nazis were being, well, I'm trying to think of a stronger word than scumbags without swearing, but I don't want to swear because this is obviously a serious issue. And in terms of her being fired beforehand, yeah, one could make an argument where some of the things that she said that she deserved to be relieved of her duties on The Mandalorian, but obviously this is just the straw that broke the camel's back. And I mean, eventually, how am I trying to say this? Basically, you get what you deserve. There is such a thing in this world called karma, and there's only so much that you can put out bad energy, abhorrent things before it comes back to bite you in the ass. And lo and behold, that's happened with her in this instance.
Okay, so I disagree with the firing part, but I do agree with what Chisanga said, and that is, you cannot compare the current U.S. political climate, whether you believe in the left or the right, to the deaths of millions of people in the Holocaust. No, I want to say, what did 3, maybe 4 people die in the Capitol situation that happened in January? But for the most part, millions of people aren't dying because they're right-wing supporters, or millions of people aren't dying because they're left-wing supporters. What she did say did prove her point as far as cancel culture, but I just wish to God people would not bring up the Holocaust. It just not as a thing like it didn't happen, or just if you talk about it, you should do in remembrance of. This was a horrific thing that happened. My great aunt and uncle, my grandpa, were all a part of World War II in some way, shape, or form. Both my grandpa and my great uncle, his brother, they both served in World War II. And my uncle, he met my great aunt in Germany, and they fled. She fled Nazi Germany. We have to be careful about what we're doing. Why didn't Gina Carano say, hey, why don't I compare, this is the government. Just give me the straight facts. Don't do apples to oranges and this, that, and the other. Just say, I feel as though the U.S. political climate is putting neighbor against neighbor. Don't say just like Nazi Germany. We don't want to, don't fucking do that, because that's bad. Yes, that might have happened, but millions of people have not died because they love Trump, or millions of people have not died because they love Obama or whatever, okay? Please don't do that. Please. Compare anything else. Go like, oh, hey, remember when everybody loved chocolate, and then all of a sudden somebody comes up with a new chocolate and everybody eats that chocolate and leaves that old chocolate behind and says that old chocolate's bad, don't eat that chocolate, but you still want to eat that chocolate? You should be able to have that chocolate. Fucking do something like that. I don't know, bitch, but definitely don't fucking bring up the Holocaust unless you are paying respect to it. Please, for the love of God. Stupid. It's just stupid. But she has the right to say what she wishes. And then her employer, which is probably in her contract, has the right to terminate. Holy shit. You gotta be careful, y'all. You really gotta be careful. I'm very grateful for my constitutional right to say whatever I want to say. And I think Gina Carano should be able to say whatever she wants to say. But just don't bring up the Holocaust, bitch. Don't do that. Talk about something else. Okay? Please. Just like Gina Carano has the free speech to say whatever she wants, I will also say the free speech that I feel about Gina Carano, and that is season 1 of The Mandalorian. Wow, wee, wow, very nice. Season 2, stay home if you sick, come over if you thick. Holy shit. My girl's buckle barely stay closed. I seen her in that suit. I was like, yo, wait, what? Damn. Both season 1, Gina Carano, and season 2, Gina Carano, and crazy ass, weirdo saying goofy shit on the internet, Gina Carano, can come over anytime, sweets. You can come over anytime. Because I know you eating good. Good. Like the camel noodle soup. Good.
Like the camel noodle soup. Good.
What? Good. Oh, next in the news, I think I've had enough of this bitch. And I will tell you another story related to this bitch in a minute. Let me just get it all out. This chick, Gorilla Glue lady, who on TikTok used Gorilla Glue on her hair in replacement of hairspray. I guess she ran out of hairspray and decided to use Gorilla Glue to glue her hair down, has now gotten a verified platform on social media, which is extremely hard to do. You have to be a fucking somebody who is somebody, or lots of money to get verified on social media, okay? This bitch is verified, and in less than a week and a half has managed to raise up almost $500,000 to get plastic surgery for the shit she did to her fucking self. She super glued her fucking hair down, and then now she can't get it out. And now all of a sudden it is our problem. Now we need to bail her ass out. Why don't y'all hook it up with a GoFundMe for my show? Okay? Yes, this is my dream, and I would like to do this full time. So please send me $1, or else I will Gorilla Glue a microphone to my face. Like what? I guess the biggest thing for me was the stupidity. It was all over. Every morning I'd open my phone. This was the first fucking thing I saw. I'm like, I'm tired of this bitch. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. And I think the second thing that irritated me about it was the fact that she looks similar to a black chick that I once dated for 4 months, and it was the worst 4 months of my fucking life, and I never want to go back there again. So when I see this chick, she kind of looks like my ex, and I'm just like, I don't even want to call her an ex because it was 4 months. I can't. It gave me the cringe factor. I didn't even hear her voice. I was just watching it on mute, and I just started getting fucking triggers like, hey, how come you haven't picked me up, take me roller skating? How come you haven't bought me this? How come you haven't done this? How come you haven't choke off, bitch? Both of yous. I've had fucking enough. And then again, this time a black guy, Gorilla Glued a cup to his face. I guess he was trying to use a makeshift mask or something, and he Gorilla Glued a Solo cup to his face. Can we be done? Is this the new Tide Pods? People are just going to start gluing shit to their face with Gorilla Glue? Stop it. Where the fuck are you? Where? Don't y'all got jobs? Go to work. I'm so tired from work and jujitsu. I don't have time to do stupid shit. Honestly. I mean, I kind of do, but not that stupid. Like, I might tech deck till midnight. I might, do my little skateboard on my kitchen table for 2 to 4 hours after work. But damn, I've never Gorilla Glued my face to something. I've never put Gorilla Glue in my hair. I've never Gorilla Glued a Solo cup to my face. Fucking dumb. What the hell is happening to humanity? Oh, God. And then some more sad news. This is just a sad news day. Damn. Jerome Boateng, Bayern Munich star, footballer, ex-girlfriend, Kaisa Leinhardt, committed suicide in his apartment. Jerome Boateng broke up with his chick, Kaisa, last week, and it was a nasty fucking breakup, saying that this chick was super manipulative, broke up his previous relationship he had with a lady who he has kids with, and the ex confirmed that as well, and Jerome wanted to go back to his ex, and somehow Kaisa was like emotionally manipulating Jerome, according to Jerome, of course. We don't know her side of the story because the bitch is dead, but which is very sad because this chick, I'm telling you, Google Kaisa Leinhardt. Holy shit, 25 years old, smoking hot Polish chick, won America's or got 4th place in German's top model. She is fucking steamy. What? Bitch, why would you kill yourself over this guy? This is crazy. I feel like she's almost killed herself to get back at Jerome. Some kind of way to like fucking haunt him. Because it was like at his apartment. She's got a 6-year-old kid, not with Jerome, but she killed herself on Tuesday. And then her son's 6th birthday was Wednesday. I mean, she is the Ola mommy of Ola mommies. Incredibly attractive, wealthy, modeling, has a hot-ass boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. Just go find another footballer. Or go find another athlete. Or go find another business guy. Somebody. She looks like the type of chick who is so smoking hot, she would have no problem dating somebody. But apparently, she had a super bad drinking problem that everybody knew about. And Jerome just had enough of the drinking and was just like, get the fuck away from me, bitch. You crazy. And then she's like, I'm going to show you crazy. And then right before she killed herself, she's like, the real truth's going to come out. And then she killed herself. It's like, well, bitch, you took the easy way out. You didn't actually get to tell us the truth about Jerome. It's just really, really fucked up story. I'm blown away that somebody that hot would be like, yep, I'm going to kill myself. And then I was just like, I thought about, because my struggles with suicide and my thought process is like the world would be better off, or my friends or my family would be better off if I wasn't here, or people that were disrespecting me like, oh, you'll see when I'm gone, you'll change your tune. Well, no, bitch. If you're dead, life goes on. The party rolls on without you. If you kill yourself and think that people who are disrespecting you are going to start respecting you after you're dead, they ain't. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what you're living, let alone when you die. So my thought is, where I've come around the corner is, because suicide to me feels like the most selfish thing that you could do. She's now left her 6-year-old son without a mother. You want to get back at somebody, do well. That's the best form of revenge ever, is do well. Do you, boo-boo, and do it well. If you're mad at Jerome for breaking up with you and he's going to go back to his ex, then you do better. You find a man that's better looking, better everything. Do all that. Who treats you good. Do all that. Why are you over here killing yourself to prove a point? You're not proving the point. You're proving Jerome's point that you're crazy. That's the point that Jerome was saying. You're fucking crazy. Crazy ass alcoholic. And you proved your point by killing yourself when you didn't need to. God damn it. I wish this was like the fucking, what's Minority Report. And you see the little tube ball come down the chute like, yo, Kaya's gonna kill herself. Get down there. Hurry up, Tom Cruise. Listen, hot ass bitch, don't kill yourself. Stop. So fucking frustrating. All of this is just so stupid and mindless. Please, if you're in a spot, I've been there. I've been in that spot. And I'm glad that I'm here to tell you that it's not the answer. It is not the answer. You have to fight it. You have to make your way back. However, how fucking bad it is, how bad you feel. It's just a moment. And then you're up. It's good. You start doing better. You're feeling better. You're looking better. You treat yourself better. And the world will treat you accordingly. If you treat yourself like shit, then the world's going to treat you like shit. Okay? If you treat yourself good, for the most part, the world's going to treat you good. And that's kind of what my experience has been. I just feel like since I've come around from those thoughts, I'm just like, wow. When I go outside and I look at the clouds, I'm like, man, I thought about killing myself some years ago. I wouldn't get to see this beautiful sunset. I wouldn't get to have lunch with my friends. I wouldn't get to see when the new Grand Theft Auto game is coming because motherfucker, it's been fucking 2013. I need a goddamn new Grand Theft Auto game, okay? Enough. My point is, you're going to miss out. You kill yourself. You end your story. There's just so much more to be told. You can't close the book there just because shit is fucked. It feels fucked. Shit's fucked. Everything's fucked. It's for a moment in time. Everything changes. That's the only constant is change. You just have to ride the change, man. You just gotta ride the change, ladies, mans, LGBTQ plus. He, she, then, what is it? He, she, then, their, Z, blank, non-binary. Everybody. You gotta ride the fucking train, man. Damn it, shit. You gotta ride the train, genderless. Shit. You gotta ride the goddamn train. Okay? Or you gotta ride the wave. There. The wave has no gender. And don't get mad at me. Don't be like, ooh, you're terrible. Why are you saying all these things? Oh, it's gay as fuck. I can say a lot of shit, all right? And I'm telling you, I'm saying this with peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
The intent behind what I'm saying is this. If you feel suicidal, feel some type of way, you figure you just can't get the fuck out, you can't do something, please trust me, you can. Killing yourself is not the answer. Okay? Killing yourself is not the answer. Relationships run their course. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's extremely painful. Sometimes the other person is not suffering at all and it fucking sucks. But at the end of the day, it's going to build your character. It's going to make you a stronger individual. So you know when that shit comes up again, you know how to deal with it. You know how to handle it. And you know what you'll put up with and what you won't put up with. Okay? Some strange dating, happy, weird news. 63-year-old Texas woman was scammed out of $100,000 where she thought she was dating Bruno Mars, when in fact, this must be my coworker, when in fact, the fraudster was none other than Ricky from the Congo. Fraudster Chiwadu Azundu, holy shit, Chiwadu Azundu, holy shit, Nigerian was arrested for impersonating Bruno Mars. This bitch was sending money to this Nigerian scam artist, just like my coworker. Who she thought was Bruno fucking Mars and that they were in a relationship. You what?
Why do you think you take a bitch,
Did
please.
you happen to Google Bruno Mars? I'm pretty sure my guy is married or in a serious relationship with a lady. I mean, that's all it takes is a little bit of Googling, a little bit of detective work. You just on the spot believe that Bruno Mars DMs you and goes, send me $100,000 and I'll date you. No, bitch, no. I am not surprised that it is Ricky from the Congo. He must have called. Ricky, hey, Ricky, can I ask you a question? When you were talking to this lady, I mean, what persuaded you? What were you thinking? How did you convince this 63-year-old Texas woman to give you $100,000?
Oh, hello, Ranbopra. It is me, Ricky from the Congo. So listen, I wanted to get some money for the GameStop stock, and I thought I must ask a lady for donations, if you will. And you know what? She gave me $100,000, and I tell her I am Bruno Mars, and she believed me.
Oh my God, Ricky.
Well, you know, Rambo, bro, I had to tell the lady that I am Bruno Mars, and I say, to make me feel like I'm locked out of heaven too long.
Oh, shit.
I said, lady from Texas, I am Bruno Mars, and I cannot do tours because of coronavirus. Send me $100,000. And she did it.
Well, Ricky, that is fucking fascinating.
Yeah, that's right. Rambo, now that I have $100,000, why don't you put your pinky finger to the moon? 24 Congo magic in the air. Listen, I can buy us lots of pairs of crocodile shoes, and we can have some fun time. But first, wait. Ricky, hey, you put your piece away, Ricky. Go sit down.
Well, thank you, Ricky. That was phenomenal. Ricky from the Congo, ladies and gentlemen, telling us how he scammed this Texas lady out of money. Oh, my days. Oh, this week, my stock picks for the week. They aren't looking very good, but eventually, as a long-term stock, they'll be looking real motherfucking good, okay? This week, I discovered a company called AMD. and this is Advanced Micro Devices. And what Advanced Micro Devices does, what do they do? I'm glad you asked. Brian Beaufort's here to tell you that they make processors and CPUs and all kinds of goody stuff for the computers. So I feel like I'm not a financial expert, but we use computers, folks, and we use them to do lots of things. And I feel like AMD is a very good investment this week. And just to back my decision, Jim Cramer of CNBC, the guy who tells you what to buy, what stocks to buy, what not to buy, he is the motherfucking man. Even he vetted on Wednesday morning. He said that you should buy stock in AMD. So motherfucker, buy stock in AMD. It's running at $91 a share. So I highly recommend. This is going to be a great long-term stock for you to hold on, watch it for the next 3 to 6 months, maybe sell then, or even hold it for longer and see what motherfucking happens. And I'm telling you, I believe that you are going to make some very good profit off that. And of course, on my road dogs, holding it down for AMC. We're back up, baby. We took a dive. We took a huge dive, but we're coming back up. We're climbing. It's the climb. That's right, Miley Cyrus. We're climbing back up. AMC's going up. And when motherfucking movies open up in California, you better believe AMC is going to be the stock to have. So get in when you fit in while it is cheap. Right now, it's at $5 something a share. So I highly recommend that you jump into AMC right now, because in the next 6 months, boom, shakalaka, movie theaters are back. And you're going to be crying. You're going to be standing outside the AMC that I own. And I'll be like, Rambo, we're going to come inside. And be like, no, bitch, you didn't listen to my show. You didn't listen to my ideas. I told you AMC is going to be the best. And it is. Fuck you. You ain't coming into my AMC. I'm just playing. But all seriousness, for just the sake of sake, it's a movie theater. I know you love going to the movies, right? Right? Invest in it. That's it. Instead of just paying money to the theater, buy stock. Let's make this thing grow. Let's hold on tight. Hold the line. AMC, hold the line. And if you got GameStop stock, what the fuck? Bitch, I'm jealous. All right. So now I'm going to do the Ammonite review. And I'm going to spoil the fuck out of this movie. So Ammonite, starring Kate Winslet and Saoirse Ronan? Yeah, Saoirse Ronan. Irish chick. Oh my God, she's definitely the that's my type. That's my type. I was like, oh shit, look at this fine ass Irish chick. Hello. So I was like, of course I'm going to watch this. And the reason I got pushed into watching this is because in the gay circles, this is all that the gay ladies are talking about, okay? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What are all the gay people talking about? What the lesbots talking about? And they're going cuckoo gaga over this Ammonite movie. So I was like, all right, let me give it a watch. So I'm watching it. And of course, it's one of these period pieces. So it's like set in the early days, the 1800s, if you will. There's no cars. They have carriages. And then people who lived in coastal cities of England, they took boats over to London. You know, because if you could afford it, you could go into London and buy things and then come back to your little city by the sea, if you will. So Kate Winslet is this lady who digs for rocks and finds fossils and things, and she's a prominent excavator. And Saoirse Ronan is this hot little olamami who has a husband who thinks she's crazy and can't understand why. Thinks she's like super sick. So he decides to take her to this coastal town by the sea where Kate Winslet lives at. He decides to bring her there so that way it can help like rehabilitate her, because he feels that she's going crazy. Within the first 5 minutes of the movie, I knew this was a good movie. I knew this was going to be a crazy ass movie, because they basically just showed fucking Kate Winslet taking a piss on the rocks. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Why do you think you take a home? The fuck? Bitch, please.
this tea and crumpets are wonderfully delicious. I do say, governor, I would love some more biscuits. Could you pass me them? All of a sudden, we fucking cutscene to Kate Winslet pissing on the rocks. And it's just like, what the fuck? Oh no, bitch. This movie is wild as fuck. And so a lot of it, this movie is a lot of staring. There's not a whole lot of talking. There's a lot of staring, but it's just like the body language. The body language is what draws you in. And Saoirse Ronan is this lipstick lesbian chick who's married to her husband, but her husband really doesn't want her. He thinks she's mentally ill. And so they go to this little town where Kate Winslet lives at, and the husband, I guess, knows Kate Winslet for all of her little fossil things that she finds, and she sells it to his museum or whatever. And so he's like, hey, I need you to do me...
Darling, could you do me the most absolute favor and nurse my wife back to health? She is terribly mental. She just lays in the bed all day and is sad. I need you to help her.
And then, of course, Kate Winslet's like, yeah, sure, whatever, bitch. I'll babysit your wife. No big deal. And so, well, no, she didn't say it like fucking... yeah, sure, whatever, bitch. Like, she's not like a fucking hip-hop chick. She's like, certainly, I will babysit your wife. And so she takes the money because she needs money to help her mom. Her mom's, like, super sick, right? And so she's babysitting Saoirse, who is the studio wife. She's babysitting, Kate Winslet's babysitting his wife. You don't get it at the beginning. You don't know that Kate Winslet is a lesbian until you see her pee on the rock. Then you go, oh shit, bitch. You won't even go use the toilet. Like, you just fucking stand there and take a piss on a rock. That's something a lesbian would do. I know, because maybe I might have allegedly pissed on a rock in Laguna Beach once upon a time. Oh, when day drinking goes horribly wrong, kids. So, Kate Winslet basically just tells Saoirse straight up like, yo, listen up, lady. I'm not fancy. I'm not fond of you. You stay out of my way when I'm digging for rocks. And to be clear, I'm only watching you for money. Okay? And of course, Saoirse is like, cool, whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm just here because my husband doesn't want me, so fuck you too, bitch. And they're on the beach or whatever, and then Saoirse basically tries to, like, drown herself or something. She goes in the water after Kate Winslet's just, like, stubborn. She's just like, look, I'm trying to dig for rocks, bitch. You do what you want to do. Just make it back to the house. And she kind of just leaves her, and then Saoirse goes into the water and she develops some kind of like fever or bacterial infection or something. So she's bedridden. Okay. She's fucked. She's like unconscious and bedridden. Okay. So now Kate Winslet is forced to stop doing her work and take care of this lady full time and take care of her mom. And so when you start to figure out that Kate Winslet is playing lesbian is when she goes over to this lady's place and she asks her for this like old school Bengay cream. She's like, give me the Bengay, bitch. And then the lady is like, darling, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but this other lady was very attractive and I'm sorry I had to leave you. And I was like, oh shit. Kate Winslet, the rock lady, has slept with the garden lady who's got the medicine. I was like, is she going to sleep with this lady for the medicine? Because she wouldn't give her the medicine. She's like, just give me the medicine, goddammit. She's like, I need it. She goes, all right, well, do you want to have a conversation first? And I was like, oh, shit. She's going to sleep with this lady for the medicine to save this girl. But then she didn't. She's like, she gave her the medicine. She goes, thank you. And then she left. And then so she starts putting this medicine on Saoirse. And I was like, as she's putting the medicine on, I could not. My mind, I'm sorry, y'all, ladies who listen to this, I'm apologizing now, but my mind instantly heard that Careless Whisper song by George Michael. It was like, so she's rubbing this medicine on her chest, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, stop it, please, mind. Take this movie seriously, please. Don't be a complete perv. Clearly, Kate Winslet's trying to heal this poor little lady that got a bacterial infection swimming. Please. And I just kept watching it, and I was like, I just instantly, and then I could not, every scene, I could not stop hearing that song and every scene that those two were in. So when she had to give her like a fucking sponge bath, I was like, oh no, don't bathe her, bitch, no. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. And then I guess things get a little heated when Sororis is feeling well enough that she goes and helps Kate Winslet find the special rock, and they're digging out the fossil, and they're like, ooh, this fossil, yeah, this fossil. She's like, this fossil is amazing. I'm going to sell it to make lots of money. And then Soros is like, oh yeah, you're going to sell it, huh? What you going to do with that money, huh? I was like, oh shit. Then I heard, holy shit, man. So Kate Winslet and Sororis are laughing and having a good time and talking about this fossil they found, right? All of a sudden, they start doing the dishes. And then out of the motherfucking blue, doing the dishes together, these bitches start making out. I was like, oh, shit. I did not see that coming, but I'm like, that's my type. That's my type. I was like, oh, damn. These bitches are going at it. And then before I knew it, I was as gay as hell. I have done a lot of things with ladies, you understand? Even I had to pull the blanket over my face when it went from doing the dishes and making out to full on pull up the dress and went downtown. I was like, wait a minute, what? Y'all are in the kitchen. Hey. This bitches was like, fuck the dishes. Oh my God. The sex scenes in this movie, even I was blushing. I was like, oh shit. And I've seen every motherfucking thing. I was like, oh shit. I think I was blushing because I knew these were two straight ladies playing gay characters, but I was like, yo, damn, watch out. Wait a minute. Hey, you. Oh shit. This movie is fucking crazy as hell. Obviously, I've spoiled it for you. But that's pretty much the gist of this movie, is Kate Winslet, the fossil finder, is trying to nurse this hot Irish lady back to health. And in the process of nursing her back to health, they give each other the gay. Welcome to the 1800s, bitch. Oh my God. All right, that's going to do it. I've had it fucking enough. I said that this podcast was going to be bloody short, and it is too fucking long. Oh God, I've got so much to do. Please like, share, subscribe to Rambo Parade, RamboParadio.com. Truth sayers and lie slayers. Oh, fuck. Tell a friend, but only if they're cool, of course. I hope that you have enjoyed the show. Once again, I just want to say thank you. I've got a special shout out for Mickey in Montana, okay? My brother Mickey in Montana, Montucky. He sent me a DM. I don't know if he wants that public or not, but too fucking bad. I'm telling the public, Mickey, because you're a fucking awesome dude. Sweetest guy ever. And I hope to someday visit you in Montana, because I'm dying to get there. But in the meantime, Mickey hit me up, gave me a shout out about the show, and I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate everybody who hits me up, tells me they like the show, the feedback, whether they love it or they hate it or they disagree or whoop the fucking whoop. I appreciate all of the input. And please feel free. That's why I give y'all my Instagram at the beginning, because if you want to reach me, if you want to say something, I am there for you. Round the clock, 24/7. I might not answer you right away, but I will get to you. So please, I appreciate the feedback, whether it's good or bad. At the end of the day, it is my show, and I will take it into consideration. But I appreciate everything and everyone oh shit. I appreciate every single one of you motherfuckers who listen, who share, who tell people, and I am so grateful that I have the constitutional right to say whatever the fuck I want on here and be whoever the fuck I want to be, as long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, as far as like violence, like if I'm hurting your feelings, then fuck off. But if I'm causing physical harm, then all right, okay, that's enough. But please, come on. We need to do better, people. We can do better, and we will, okay? Free speech, everybody. Respect each other. Agree to disagree. Have conversations. That is the way I think it should be. This is Rambo Burrito, and I'm out. Peace.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.